Here's a lesson on black metal guitar techniques. What I'm going to do is look at one technique at a time and then give you an example of a song that uses that technique. So the first technique we're going to look at is tremolo picking. So here is how the technique works. We're going to pick 4 notes for every beat. Okay, so if we've got a let's say a 3-beat riff, you're going to pick 4 notes per beat. Okay, and a riff that you can find that on is Hans Sist Winter by Dark Throne. So the next one will be triplet picking, which is where you're going to pick the same sort of speed, but it will be 3 notes per beat. So and a song that uses that technique is With Satan and Victorious Weapons by Marduk. So and you'll notice that I am alternate picking all the way through. So depending on where the riff is, or the left hand, I'm still going to pick starting on whichever is the next pick in the sequence. So down, up, down, up, down, up. So the next technique is tremolo picking, but tremolo picking over 2 strings at the same time. So here we would pick the A and the D string. Okay, so slowly that would be on just these 2. Make sure you don't hit any of the other strings. But what you will do is use your left hand, the fleshy parts of your finger will mute the other strings, so that if you accidentally hit them, it's not going to ring out. So you're just going to pick the A and the D string. Okay, a song that uses that technique is 7 Tears Are Flowing to the River by Nagaroth. Next up we have picking chords, but tremolo picking chords. So this one here, a really good example of this is The Burning Shadows of Silence by Emperor. So what we're doing here, I'm holding a minor chord, okay, and I'm picking from the bass strings and then moving down forwards into the treble strings. And then this chord is staying the same here, and then it's moving back 1. Okay, so let's look at that in a bit more detail. So really slowly. when I'm picking it, I almost move in a circular kind of movement. You don't have to, you can just move up and down. But that is another good technique. Another technique used a lot is augmented and diminished fifths. So a fifth is just a power chord, which everybody knows. A diminished fifth means you diminish the fifth, funnily enough, so you take the fifth down one semitone. An augmented fifth, you take it up a semitone. So that's a standard fifth, diminished fifth, sorry, it's a perfect fifth, and augmented fifth. So a song that uses that really well is Northern Thrones by Throne of Ahaz. Funny enough, here we're picking two notes at a time as well. Okay, so what we're doing there, we're going from a standard fifth to an augmented fifth. The middle finger then comes here and makes a perfect fifth again. Then the little finger comes off and we've got a diminished fifth, so it has all of those in the same riff. So another technique widely used in black metal is the 1-4-1 power chord. So that chord is played. So the first finger will bar the bottom two strings. The third finger will come up 2 frets. So it's similar to playing a power chord here, but playing the note underneath. Okay, so that gives you that thick. Okay, so one of the riffs we played earlier with Satan and Victorious Weapons by Marduk uses that all the time. Another technique that's used quite a lot in black metal is playing minor chords and letting open strings ring out. And it creates that discordant kind of sound. So what I'm doing here is just playing an E minor chord, but instead of barring all the way, I'm letting the high E string ring out. So I'm only playing the middle 4 strings. So see if you can tell where this is. That's Mayhem, Freezing Moon. Okay, so you're just playing a minor chord, letting the open E ring out, minor chord, letting it ring out again.